This conference will now be recorded.
We'll just start in another 3 minutes from now.
This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, thank you. We will start with a small introduction before actually starting the actual demonstration. All the users, can we kindly just go to the top of the screen where you have an option of view everyone or hide everyone. If you can kindly choose the option of hide everyone, then we'll be able to have a bigger screen for the demonstration so that the clarity will be better. If you can kindly just choose that option, that would help. So on top of your GoToMeeting screen, you should be seeing this option, everyone or who is talking, or hide everyone. So kindly choose the option hide everyone. So if you have done that, can you kindly go on mute both audio and video? The format actually what we will be following for this would be we will be looking at showcasing the utilization of the platform for the first 45 minutes, and last 15 minutes actually we can open up for Q&A. So based on your experience, because majority of you are also using the platform day in and day out right now, so any of actually your feedback and any other areas also would be of great help for us to know. So with that, I think some more doctors are joining. Please actually allow us to start this in another maybe 3-4 minutes for the sake of the other colleagues. So in the meantime, actually, I'll just give a brief introduction for us while the participants join. So myself, Hanu, the CEO and co-founder of Health Science, who is behind building this platform. Right now, we are offering this platform for our RP doctors and multiple other doctors across India right now. So the first aspect, actually, as you know, right now, because of the current COVID conditions, and possibly people are expecting that to be a W curve. So the situation of people not really walking into hospitals and clinics may continue at least for the next couple of quarters, and there is a significant impact on the mindset of the consumer right now in terms of availing the healthcare services. I think that definitely necessitates all of us to really look at alternate options of serving our patients. These are our patients, they are with us for so long, and at this difficult hour, we should definitely reach out to them to really serve them via all the means. In those aspects right now, one core way of actually serving them can be so people actually kind of use a term called telemedicine in the past, but as you know, obviously telemedicine is something which is more hands off kind of a system where it may or may not have the entire a digital health ecosystem about the patient, about the PHR, about the EMR, about the analysis of that particular patient, having a video consultation, having an option to write a digital prescription. All those aspects in telemedicine will be very minimal. So that's where actually the need of the digital health platform really comes into play. And are actually the digital health platform really provisions all those features to the doctors. It literally makes a digital clinic or a digital hospital for a doctor to really serve their patients. And then this probably may become the new way of really serving the patients henceforth. So maybe I think we have at least enough number of participants. With this, what I'll do is I'll just initiate our proceedings for the day. The first element here, what we are looking at is as some of our doctors are now daily utilizing and then also generating digital prescriptions, The core topics what we are going to cover today is how can we use the digital prescription on the digital health platform. Second, how can we really personalize our own practice so that actually it becomes very easy and intuitive for us to really serve our patients. That is actually an area number 2. Area number 3 is actually how can we really manage our follow-ups for our patients, and also if we need to really refer the patient to our own other colleague doctor from a different specialization, how can we really do it smoothly from the digital health platform. So that is the area number 3. Area number 4 is using our existing patient base, and how can we really serve them onto the platform? How can we bring them onto the platform? How can we also serve them via the platform so that our bonding actually can become more permanent between the patient and the doctor henceforth? The next, actually, how can we really enhance the relationship between the patient and the doctor? And also, how can we really enhance our own revenues as a doctor? So these are the 5 core areas which now we'll be touching upon. So in that, I'll be just looking at the first area, which is the digital prescription. So when we look at the digital prescription, so there are a couple of aspects in the digital prescription. As you know, right now, the moment you are starting a digital consultation, you are actually connecting digitally with the patient, where you are actually viewing the patient from actually one side of your entire portal. When you see that, you also have a provision when you are speaking with that particular patient, then you are trying to kind of look at the symptoms, clinical examination, diagnosis, and also once actually you arrive at a diagnosis, whether it's a provisional or final, then actually you are really initiating the digital prescription buildup into the platform. After that, actually you are really generating it so that that will reach to the patient. At the same time, it will also reach to the pharmacy partner. It will also reach to the diagnostics partner, so that their digital hospital concept will be fulfilled from you. Right now, probably that is happening physically right now, but right now that can happen digitally via the platform ecosystem. Then how can we really refer the past reports of the patient? How can we look at the PHR/EMR of the patient? How can we build our own prescription templates at our leisure time, so that our time for really writing prescription, if it is taking 1 minute today, how can we reduce it to 20 seconds? So these are the 5 areas which we'll be looking at right now in the digital prescription area. So now I will just project the my colleague's screen, where we are just going to see how actually we can be writing a digital prescription. So with that, can we just bring the screen? Yes. So when you see the screen right now, it's very clear that now on the left hand side you are seeing the doctor the mobile web portal. On the right side you are seeing the consumer app. So when actually consumer app, actually when he is just trying to go to, let's say that we are now going and booking a doctor consultation for this specific doctor whom we are going to use, Dr. Ramesh. So here now we are going searching for Dr. Ramesh, and we have actually gone and then chosen his Dr. Ramesh slots which are available for today, and we have chosen 4:45 p.m. slot right now. And then we are just going ahead and then making the payment right now, online payment, and we have already added the card. So with the CVV, consumer is able to pay, and now the payment has been completed and then now successful. So that means now formally a consultation booking has come for the doctor right now. Then notification, automatically push notification, alert, health calendar, and all that gets initiated onto the customer side. Now we can see the calendar of the consumer, where actually we will be seeing the appointment of this particular doctor right now. So yes, so this is the appointment what we are just seeing right now for Dr. Ramesh Kumar at 4 o'clock. Now we have logged in on the left hand side onto the doctor mobile web portal. So yes, doctor actually once he clicks on it, just here one simple view of the dashboard. How we are really going to look at the dashboard is, when you see the overall your personal patients, meaning now there is a concept of personal doctor in the platform. If you start actually becoming or onboarding your own patients into the platform, automatically all those patients will become your personal patients. As you are seeing it here, the number 0 on the top and 14 on the bottom. That means as of yesterday, you had 0 personal patients, but today you have gained 14 personal patients for you. That is the number what is being shown. Any partners you have right now for the pharma partner, wellness partner, and all that, that's being shown here. The next is how many consultations have you done yesterday. As of yesterday, you have done 8. Today, you have done 8 consultations, fresh. That means 8 and 8, 16 consultations you have done so far. Then the next actually element, it is going to showcase the overall any notifications, meaning actually any notification from the patients came to you, any patient is trying to talk to you, and all that you will be seeing in the notifications. And the next aspect is actually if you have referred any referrals you have done. As an example, right now you have referred a cardiologist. Whether patient went ahead and booked that or not is what actually is being shown here. Right now here it is showing 2 referrals what you have done for the patient. He has actually gone ahead and booked those consultations. That is what it is being shown there. Then actually going down, appointments is nothing but the today's scenario. What is that happening today to me? Today there is one person which is waiting in the queue. I have completed 7 video consultations, and wherein actually 2 were prepaid and 1 actually was pay on visit. With that, actually I can just simply look at my schedule. This is my hospital name. These are my actually the schedules 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and I'll be working for 7 days. Now I'll just simply click on consultation queue, so that now I'll be looking at my queue today. So this queue clearly shows me this is my patient Surya Narayana 445. He is waiting right now, and he has so far actually given me the revenue of 1,709 rupees, and his current consultation is for video. So with that, simply by looking at start, you will be able to now initiate a video consultation between you and the patient right now. Let us see, actually now that he has clicked on start, on the right hand side you are seeing for the patient now gets started by saying that Dr. Ramesh wants to now speak with you. Are you ready? Then he is accepting it. Then now patient accepts on the right side, and then doctor accepts on the left side. So now the video consultation has been initiated from both sides right now. So this is how the video consultation is happening. While it is happening right now, how can we really utilize the system? So now we can maximize on the patient mobile web, so that we can see how actually consultation can be managed. The moment you see the full screen, on the right hand box you are seeing the video. If at all you want to maximize the video, simply click on the maximize, then it will be maximized when you are speaking it. When now you see that you would like to work with this prescription generator, then minimize the video, then video goes to the right side. Then actually you start looking at the patients as you are speaking with him. You can look at the symptoms, whatever symptoms he is saying right now. Let's say, yeah, he is saying cold and cough. Clinical examination, what you have done in the past, whenever a symptom was cough and cold, system automatically projects that back to you via the AI. So let's say that in this particular 6, maybe for him it is high temperature. The moment you say high temperature, based on your past diagnosis, it is going to alert in terms of what is the ideal diagnosis for it. Let's say that it's viral fever now. The moment you click on the viral fever, whether it is a provisional diagnosis or final, let's say this is provisional, then automatically actually now you can start really building the prescription for it. Let's say that the moment you choose it, then you are actually getting onto the prescription building. This is a fresh prescription, how you are going to build. The first and foremost element here is on the top you are seeing medicines investigation. But after that, if you really want to add some more elements like follow-up, when he needs to do a follow-up, or whether he needs to undergo any procedure, as an example, you need to give any non-medication as an example, as a hint to him, that you can choose. If you want to give any immunization, you can choose that option. If you want to really refer this particular patient to some other doctor after your consultation, that you can choose. So that all those elements now will be populated down below for you to work. So let's say for this particular element, we have chosen medicines, investigation, non-medication, and follow. Let's say right now in the medicines, it is going to showcase the popular medicines which you are using all the time. Whenever you are using the system, automatically your favorite medicines will always come up. If those medicines are not there, you can simply search any medicine and automatically you can prescribe also. Let's say right now I am choosing medication here. Let's say, yeah, for this viral fever, then the moment you click on that, then you will be able to see the dosages and number of days you want to give this medication. Let's say this is I am giving it for 5 days. Then add medicine. and probably I'm adding one more medicine. So I'm just simply clicking on that particular medication, and then yeah, you can actually choose one more, and then yeah, one more schedule. This maybe I'm giving it for 10 days. Yeah, so once these two are done, now I am getting into investigations. What investigations I might want to give? Maybe blood picture, or maybe I want to give, yeah, some glucose FF. Yeah, so I am actually kind of giving whatever investigations I want to. After that, maybe non-medication advices I want to give, maybe avoid working in water long time. So let's say actually I want to choose some, but I want to write on my own non-medication. I can always write on the top, I can add that. Now here, follow up. Right now, as this is a provisional, you want to see him again, let's say in 2 days. Now you can simply click in follow up in 2 days. And for this, probably you don't want to charge him. Then actually you can say discount 100%. No, you want to charge full. Then obviously you 100%, you reduce it to 0%. So these settings actually you can always do based on your style of clinical current operations. You want to give before 7 days maybe 20% discount, or whenever he is coming I am going to charge full, whatever it may be. All those options in the follow-up you will be able to put. Let's say right now I want him to come back in 2 days once the reports are available. Then I am just giving him, yeah, maybe I can just say, yeah, once reports are there, visit me again. So apply. And now with this right now, I am able to now generate a prescription. So yeah, we can go ahead and generate a prescription. This is the overall prescription what you have just now created. And then actually now you can go ahead and save this prescription for future. This is very, very important, so that every time when you are trying to generate a prescription, you will always be able to reuse it, so that the effort of writing a prescription will always reduce. If in a span of 1 week, if you are just going to serve 30 patients or 20 patients, after that the need for writing new prescriptions at least will reduce by 70 to 80%. You can always reuse the existing one and modify wherever it is relevant, so that actually the time and effort actually can be greatly reduced by utilizing this prescription template. So now here we have given the name as virus fever template 1 and save template and generate advice. Yes, we can go ahead and do that, and then automatically now so right now, can you show it on the customer side actually whether it has actually reached him? Network. And one more aspect here is that you can actually engage with the customer as many number of times during that your slot of 15 minutes. If there is any challenge with the video, as an example, or actually kind of network is irregular or whatever, during this particular duration, he will be able to actually connect back to the customer and to and fro how many number of times based on the network status. So is this prescription done right now? Can we just show the prescription, or you want to regenerate? Yeah. So then the prescription has been generated. Now, if you are seeing on the right hand side, your prescription now reached the consumer with the paracetamol and then the other medicine what you had given, and the investigational glucose plasma what you had given. The moment actually this is there, customer can accept the prescription, so that now we can actually go ahead and actually start generating the follow-up pharmacy management and also diagnostics management for this particular consumer. Can we go ahead and do that now? Okay. So now this is the pharmacy order, whatever has come out of this particular prescription. Now we can just go and see all the orders, what is there in the pharmacy. And can we just now take up this home orders list? Now this is the order, what has come in right now. We can actually open the order. And we now will be actually processing this order via our the pharmacy partner for this particular order value, whatever actually order right now. We'll be able to generate and then serve this particular order for this pharmacy. Now, likewise, we are not looking at maybe serving pharmacy right now for this. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually look at the diagnostics order for the same. Yeah, so this typically actually whenever you have the order anyway, you have an option to just now look at the current pricing of this, then automatically you can, the test can be added, any additional test, and then now you are submitting the order for the diagnostics. Then diagnostics order got generated right now on the system by using the platform. So once these two are done, can you just now go back to the app once? So now this is the simple way in terms of how the given order now can be utilized to really serve the patients on both sides. You can actually take maybe a fresh order if you want to, Surya. Do you want to actually go with one more consultation? Yeah, so you can take one more consultation for the same doctor. You can use the template and actually book it and raise an order right now. So we are actually trying to raise one more order right now because the earlier order actually didn't go through into the system. Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah, start. And you can use actually one of the existing prescriptions to generate an advice. Yes. Yeah. So you may want to use one of the templates. So viral fever template on the top one you can choose. Yes. So this is where actually right now the element what we are trying to show here is the referral doctor. Suppose right now he needs to see maybe a physiotherapist right now. So by going into the referral, we'll be able to select a particular doctor name, and then actually we'll be able to also book a referral here itself inside our prescription itself. Yeah. So that's what now we have chosen Dr. Suresh here. Yeah. So now you can go ahead and then generate. So can you go back to the advice again to show in terms of the referral how actually you can do? Yeah. So, okay, investigation, follow up. Do you have the latest one?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So here, if you see right now, this is Mr. Suresh P. Whatever referral actually you have done right now, a customer actually will be able to book a referral from then and there itself, from your prescription itself. Now you can go ahead and book a consultation with Mr. Suresh. Yes. And this is like 5:15. Now book now. Yeah, you can do pay on visit or pay online. Yes. So this kind of actually shows in terms of whether you are referring for yourself for follow up, or actually you are referring to someone else. Both actually system can really take care and then actually provision those services directly to the consumers. Likewise, can you just go back to the calendar and then show actually how the pill prescriptions can be managed for the consumers? You can mute maybe your speaker. So this is like the entire prescription what you have, and this is the calendar right now. As you are seeing right now, every time when he needs to take the next pill, this is 9 p.m. paracetamol, and then actually the next one, whatever he needs to take. And every day likewise, actually now system will automatically guide him to follow your prescription. At the same time, whenever you say you see me after 7 days, system will automatically book a consultation for you by helping the consumer to book it for you. So that is how actually we can start really utilizing the systems effectively to serve our consumers. If you see here right now, consultations, the same doctor has done 2 consultations today. So overall, actually, now the consultations from 8, it has increased to 10. Referral doctors right now, earlier it was 2, now it has become 3. So that's how actually we can really keep increasing our actually the way in which we can really engage with the consumer. At the same time, right now, if the diagnostics report is available for the consumer, automatically that report now will be visible to you when he is coming back next to you. As an example, right now, can you go and actually now book a consultation for this doctor and then show the reports? Now I am just coming back to you again because you have suggested me to take some tests, and then once the tests are done, actually now the reports are being uploaded onto the app, and then when you are going next time, then automatically you are able to see the past prescriptions, and then you will be able to serve. At the same time, there are also a graphical representations in terms of how multiple parameters have changed over a period of time for the consumer. Yeah, if you can just see here the PHR and the reports. Yeah, you can show the reports only. So these are all his past reports, whatever has been there, including yesterday. Let's say this is today's report. If you can just open the report for today. So this is actually the report, actually what has been uploaded into the system, so that you will be able to see all the values. Likewise, actually will also show in terms of how the trending of multiple health parameters for him. Maybe whenever actually there are more than one type of parameter which is there actually, then all this again representation of how the that particular parameter is changing over a period of time. That also you will be able to see on the system. Yeah. So that is actually a simple way for us to really do the complete care for the pharma, for the diagnostics, for the follow-ups, and also for the referrals and non-medication, whatever you want to do. The simple element here is that if you can just go to the prescription ones, I'll just show on the top in terms of the sections. Yeah. This is most important. This the top one based on what you want to do. Even for immunization, if you want to do something, all that you will be able to click here, then all those sections will open up in the below. Otherwise, actually, you won't be seeing those. So please use these options effectively whenever you are trying to serve the patients. Yes, so with that, I would like to go to the second section of the presentation. If I can just come back to my screen. So with that, actually, briefly, we have touched upon the follow-ups and referrals. Please always suggest a follow-up in the prescription to all the patients mandatorily, whether it is 2 days, 7 days, 1 month, whatever it may be. so that system can help you to get that next consultation. Next, platform will help in getting the follow-up bookings automatically. Prescription management with the pills reminders, as I mentioned some time back, is always available on the platform, so that they will always be glued with you. Always refer other doctor colleagues whenever it is relevant for cross specializations on the platform itself, so that platform can automatically take care of doing that particular consultation and everything else. And you will, most importantly, you will become the personal doctor for the patient. The moment you start referring to somebody else, then you will become the core doctor for that particular patient. That patient will be added to your list of my personal patient from that moment onwards. The third area is very, very important. How can you personalize the practice when actually there are certain your style of practice can be, that means you have your favorite symptoms for which normally patients comes to you. Likewise, you have your favorite clinical examinations, what you normally ask for, and after that your favorite diagnosis is whatever you might be having, and possibly club the diagnosis with the prescription template. This is very, very important. The moment you do it, the entire practice actually becomes very, very efficient and very, very less time consuming for you at all. From then onwards, simply you can even do consultation just by using your mobile. You don't even need to open your laptop. Once you start having all the prescriptions what you normally use day in and day out, then simply just by using your mobile on the go wherever it is, you will be able to really do it in no time. Then customize your notes, whatever notes or any recommendations what you want to give to the patients, you will be able to do that. And you can customize your referral doctor network. Your favorite maybe cardiologist is this XYZ, whatever it might be. You might be able to create that your own network of referrals inside the ecosystem. There can be a tracking of how the referrals are happening, and there are multiple other maybe revenue sharing arrangements which can be done for the referral doctor network between you and the referral doctors via the platform. Likewise, customize your follow-up schedules, and for any special discounts or whatever you might want to give, if it is the next day or whatever I was just mentioning, these all can be done in personalization. Let us go and see how we can do that right now. So let's go back and now open the doctor personalization features. Hari, you can connect back to Surya's screen. Hari, can you connect back to Surya for showing the doctor app?
Yes.
Yeah. Surya, can you start presenting now?
Yeah, it's presenting him.
Surya
No,
is
it's not coming up. It hasn't come up yet to me. Is it? Okay, yeah, it is. It is. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, I am unable to see the screen. Okay. Screen is blocking me actually from the front. Okay, so you can actually open the prescription favorites. Are you able to see the full screen right now, Hari? Without any obstruction?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, let's go to prescription favorites and then actually open the first one on the symptoms. Then in symptoms right now, as you can choose the symptoms on the top, now you can start actually adding your favorite symptoms, so that this will come up whenever you are actually now going to do the consultation for your consumers. So that will become easy. Now you can start adding all the important symptoms which are more commonly used by you. However, this is for the first time. After that, as you start utilizing it, AI actually will keep bringing the most highly used symptoms on the top automatically, so that you will always see whatever you want to see on the screen immediately, so that will kind of make your selection of symptoms very, very easy. That is like symptoms. Likewise, let us go and actually do it for the clinical examination, your favorite clinical examinations. Now you can choose clinical examination. You can keep adding all the favorite clinical examinations at one go. And let us choose some 3, 4, 5 now. And then let us add to the list. And if you want to type something new thing, whatever it is a free hand, and you have almost all the clinical examination from all the specializations in the system. Over and above, if you want to add something new, you can always add again, and then you can now that will come up for you. Likewise, you can add for the diagnosis, favorite diagnosis. Yes. So likewise, can you just go to the next one, which is your again, even non-medication recommendations, whatever you might want to give to the patients, that actually you can add from the list, or you can add a fresh ones, whatever you might want to have, because based on your specialization and practice style and all that, you will be able to do that too. And likewise, you can actually start building your own prescriptions. So whenever you get some leisure time, probably you can actually start building all the prescriptions at one go, maybe 10, 15, 20, and then those prescriptions you can now attach to a specific diagnosis for which you might want to utilize that majorly. So then actually that clubbing, once you do, then the entire prescription pop-up will automatically happen for you whenever you choose the diagnosis next time into the ecosystem. Likewise, actually you can add your favorite referral doctors, you can add favorite your partners, whether it's for pharmacy, diagnostics, and for wellness partners and all that, you will be able to add from the system. And likewise, for the follow-up timings, you can add in terms of all those elements simply from here. Your saved templates, partner network, referral network, and all those elements simply from here. Once you configure your entire, actually the time what you really need to spend on the actual practice will reduce dramatically once you use it. So this is how actually we will be doing the entire configuration for the doctor for using the templates. So with that, we would quickly want to go to the next chapter. Can you just bring that back to me? Share. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So when we see the next one, this is most important actually for us to see how can we really serve our existing patient base by using our digital health platform, and how can we really become so different than any other doctor, because I should become the primary doctor for my patients ideally. How can I make their life easier when actually they are going to come onto my digital platform? How this digital platform will look as if this is this doctor's platform. This doctor is the primary player in this platform. He is trying to offer this to his consumers. That is how actually the platform should reflect itself into. That is the core next area of focus. So when you see that right now, we can actually, you have a simple provision to register all your patients just by using your own login, by just kind of uploading the entire Excel of your patients onto the platform. The moment actually you do that, the first thing what will happen is you will become their permanent personal doctor for their life. First thing what is going to happen to all those patients. The second is you will have the complete patient health PHR information of all these patients. Number 2. Number 3, you will have a permanent the entire marketing or the big banner of you with your picture, with your practice, with your whatever specialty what you want to project to your set of patients. That will come, and that will be a permanent fixture on the app forever. So whenever he opens the app, he only sees you as the biggest doctor and your face, and then that will be there always on the app, the digital app, permanently. The next one is that particular patient now will have a direct access to have a chat with you. and he can chat only with you. He cannot chat with any other doctor in the entire platform. So that exclusive chat option you will be gaining between you and the patient. The next element is any other services used by those patients on the platform will also have indirect business benefit back onto the doctor. Whether that may not be actually something, he might be buying some chronic health package, he's booking some wellness service, he's doing something else, whatever he might be doing, but that business benefit gets accrued back to this personal doctor. The other aspect is any other specialization doctors used by the patient will also actually drive the indirect business benefit back to this doctor. So now actually we will see how this would really function. So with that, can we just connect back to the doctor app? Yeah. So here right now, what we are just showing is the first is a set of patients. Let's say that I have some 10 patients. These are my 10 patients where I am just putting something like new user and I am the personal doctor. And these are my patient names and mobile numbers. That's it. So with this right now, let us go ahead and upload this. Now, can you just also put the current mobile app on the right hand side? This is a normal app for a normal user when you are not a personal user of that particular patient. But the moment he is becoming a personal user or personal patient of yours, then this is what happens to that particular patient. Now we are trying to upload that particular list of users onto the system. Now the doctor came here. Now this particular doctor is branding and whatever specialty what he wants to project, and this banner can keep changing every week based on what you want to project and what you want to offer to the patients can be changed. And this is a permanent fixture right now, as you are seeing on the right hand side. And now probably you can minimize the left hand side of the doctor app, and then now we can actually kind of put some focus. Okay, let it be there, no problem. So when you see this right now, this Dr. Raghav Sunil, and he will be my personal doctor. Now if I click on the doctor, now I am showing in terms of now from here with one click you will be able to book a consultation with the doctor. First you can book here consultation, and he is my personal doctor, and then from here onwards actually I can directly book a consultation. He doesn't need to go search anything anywhere. He is one click away all the time for booking a consultation. Let's complete the payment also. Now so automatically now this consultation booking has happened for my personal doctor. Now I am just coming here right now. This is the doctor. Now can you just go and see how many personal patients he has right now, this Dr. Ramesh, after the upload? Yeah, so these were actually the 14 patients whom actually we have onboarded actually in the morning. So that's the reason why it is showing the overall number as 14, and you can see all the patients right now. Can you just click on and then look at the list of patients what you have? So this is the entire list of patients right now, what for whom actually this doctor is a personal doctor. Now, as I said right now, there is an exclusive chat option only with this doctor. Let's say right now customer comes here, customer goes to your personal doctor, Dr. Ramesh Kumar, and he can say that, hello doctor. Let's say, yeah, so you say hello doctor. So this automatically comes to you. Right now you are just maybe asking, hi Surya, how are you? How is your health or whatever? Obviously no patient will be knowing your mobile number, by the way. It's only will be happening only between the system. Yeah, I have fever. That's what maybe Surya is saying. I have fever. You can mute your audio, Surya. I have fever. So now the moment I have said right now, you said, okay, I am available now, you can book a consultation. Maybe doctor is saying, I am available now, you can book a consultation. Now, okay, doctor, thank you. So maybe the patient is saying, okay, doctor, thank you. Then automatically from here itself, now he'll be able to book a consultation with you straight away. So this exclusive option will be there only for the personal doctor. It won't be there for any other doctor between the patient and him. Now let's go back here. Now let's go back and actually now book a consultation for this doctor right now for the fever. So yeah, my consultations book. So that's it. So he'll be able to book it at 5:45 p.m. and consultation is being done. So this is the most intimate way of connecting between you and your patients, and there is no again your details will never be there with them. They can only communicate via the app to you, and you can respond only when you want to respond. It's not necessary that you need to respond every time. If you feel like you want to respond, you can respond, and if you want to ask him to just book a consultation, you can always say that. He can go ahead and actually do what is relevant for you. The other aspect actually here is, now whatever may be the transaction, let's say right now this now the Surya went ahead and actually bought some package right now. Can you go ahead and buy some package on the app right now? Right now he is going and buying something like some yeah, this the risk checker package for 2199. Let's go. Yeah, he is just going and buying. Yeah, proceed to payment. So this actually he has done on his own. There is no doctor intervention here, but he's just trying to buy some service, buy some fitness consultation, or trying to do some wellness service, or trying to go and buy some health package, whatever it might be. The moment it is being done right now, so there is a direct reflection of this particular transaction onto the doctor, because doctor is the personal doctor for this particular patient. Can we now show in terms of how this gets reflected onto the doctor for the personal patient's details? So now we are just trying to consolidate and see, these are all the transactions all your personal patients have done on the platform so far. Whenever they are actually kind of trying to avail any service, how that might have some kind of actually a benefit back to the doctor is visible here. So this is like 2990, a transaction which he has done in the morning, and this is the approval actually what might be coming to us as a personal doctor of that particular transaction. Likewise, every other thing whatever he might be doing, there is some kind of an approval which will be happening back into the system. And obviously then the booking reports, you can actually look at all your bookings, whatever might have done so far. We can look at the booking reports also. So this is like consolidation. As an example, right now, yesterday, overall actually total book slots were 14, and then total slots and missed consultations were 4. This is like summary of the entire picture. Then monthly financial statement or the entire dashboard in terms of the revenue dashboard. Can you just show that once? So this is like revenue generated, right? Overall in terms of revenue generated per day, per service. Can you keep going down? Per day, per service, any leakages which are happening, whether it is not kind of pharmacy is not delivered, diagnostics is not delivered, that will come here. Revenue generated per day, per POC. Average time of a doctor consultation, how much are you really spending, average time, that would come. And there are multiple other slot books per day against the overall slots what you might be having. And then based on your POC, if you have multiple doctors, you can also kind of tag them for your clinic so that you can manage the whole clinic. And average visit time for the patients if they are walk-ins, that also you can monitor it. And then average actual consultation time per POC, how much it is taking. Average queue time, how many minutes is a particular person is waiting. Diagnostics order, how much time it is taking. So there are tons of actually other analytics which are really relevant for you to see actually how can you really manage the overall actually the digital clinic or digital hospital or digital doctor services. All those are available actually here right now. Once you start actually kind of looking at your patients, and then how can you really digitally connect back to them. So now there is one more very, very important way for you to enhance the practice, wherein you can actually start looking at participating in community packages. Now I'll tell you in terms of what community packages is. Now can we just open the app once? If you just look at the app, so here now let's say that right now I am actually trying to connect with let's say one of the communities which are around, a community of some 1,000 homes. Now for this particular community, now you can say that, hi, I would like to participate as the doctor for this particular community. Then what we will do, when we are trying to define this community package, we will add yourself into the package, so that whenever all these 1,000 community people, whenever they are trying to book a consultation, all those consultations will come only to you or to that set of 3-4 doctors, rather than this entire group of maybe 500 doctors, 300 doctors, whatever you have. From that, whoever is willing to participate in those communities related services will be able to kind of configure you specifically for that. All that additional footfalls actually you will be able to serve on the digital platform. So that is one more very, very important way actually for us to really serve patients using the communities. And we are actually trying to sign up multiple communities across multiple cities. And we should actually ideally participate in those elements also to really enhance our the opportunity of serving more number of patients on the platform. So these are some of the core aspects actually which are there for us right now. And yeah, if you see right now here, we are just showing, this is an example right now. This is Cyber City Rainbow. This is actually a community package what we have created. Can you just open that package? So this package has some consultations, and this package has some discounts to somebody else. Let's say right now consultation I want to book. Now I am this Rainbow member. When I am trying to do right now, whatever I am actually going to now look at the configured doctors, then I'll be able to really book the consultation for that particular doctor directly from here. So here your names and your specializations only will come based on this configuration. This is how actually normally we set up for a given communities. The same is applicable for every corporate. Right now we are trying up, let's say some with Infosys or some Wipro or some other center, whatever is there nearby, or even a government organization for that matter. Then we can configure your names, and so that all those consultations will come to you. So there are multiple ways for us to really engage to serve people in this digital times. And what we really see is the digital is the only way for us to really serve the people right now, at least for the foreseeable future. So with that, I'll just go back to my final slide in the presentation. Can you just bring back the access to me? Yeah. So if you see right now, what we have realized right now is that one is some part of the revenue generated by your patients will accrue to the doctor. Personal doctor is a special digital bond doctor can have with all their patients permanently. That is a permanent branding what we can give on the digital app across India for you. The other is actually access, risk profile, and periodic suggestions, messages, push notification. Also, we can actually will be sending in the app with your name to all your patients for actually multiple things. It can be health tips, it can be even consultations, it can be multiple other recommendations. All those things also we'll be able to do on your behalf, on your clinic's behalf, we'll be able to do to the patients. That is how actually we can really engage and also really serve them. The last and final slide. As you are seeing right now, definitely patient behavior is changing permanently towards taking remote healthcare, as we are seeing right now. With the W curve predicted with COVID, the volatility of people movement and normalcy may not restore for the next 6 to 12 months. But the most important element is the doctor practice has to be digital. And it has to be digital platform health driven rather than any quick fixes, some small type of someone is trying to say telemedicine, I want to do something on some other thing. But it has to be very comprehensive, where it is like a complete system, what is needed, just like how you are running on a clinic right now or in a hospital right now. It should have every feature which is world class. Right now in our app platform, we have the best services across India. There is no other organization which has the digital health services the way we have, which we are offering via our apps to all the consumers. So it's very important actually for us to have that kind of services to our patients so that they can get all the benefits. Then doctors should adopt in growing their practice using digital platforms. Doctors should enhance revenue streams by serving other patients and also engagements via the digital platforms. As I said, community care, whether it's corporates, whether it's multiple other packages, what we are actually coming up with, you can actually voluntarily choose on that and you will be able to serve it. So with that, I'll just stop here. I'll pause and then I'll be more than happy to address any specific questions you might be having. But thank you very much for your patience and listening to what we were just mentioning from the last 1 hour. Open for any Q&A. Arun, are you on the call? Dr. Arun, are you on the call? I think he might be on the mute. Yeah, he is on mute. I can see that.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, my name is Dr.
Arun.
Raghavendra. Hello.
Yes, doctor. Please.
See, I'm an Ayurvedic physician.
Yes. Okay.
So, but a lot of medicines have not been included. No, I went and I tried your app and
Yes.
doing that thing and all. But medicines we have to type, I think so, because allopathic medicines are coming there.
Yes.
But I think
Yes,
Ayurveda we have to type.
Actually, we have the list of Ayurveda medicines too, doctor. But currently, actually, we have pushed a lot of allopathy medicines into the system because we didn't know that actually Ayurveda doctors are using it. We have the list right now. We will enable that also for you, doctor. I'll ask the team to push that information into the system. We have about some 8 to 10,000 drugs on that. And if you have any special list also, you kindly share it. We will also push that into the system. No problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Any other questions, recommendations, or any other things? We are open actually for your suggestions. And we really wanted to make real digital transformation of a doctor to be very simple and easy, so that they'll be able to use it just like probably they should find this much more easier than writing on a piece of paper. That was the actual entire mission behind coming up with our doctor platform. And so far, I hope at least you have started using it. I am seeing it right now. About 90% of the doctors are generating digital prescriptions. Thank you so much. Because every day actually I am seeing a lot of digital prescriptions being generated, and we are very, very happy about it. And we actually keep looking at even simplifying wherever it is needed. And this session is mainly aimed at actually simplifying and also showcasing to reduce the time what you are spending, because we had seen almost doctors every time writing a fresh prescription, which is really not needed. If you can start storing it as a template, that would greatly help you in reducing the entire pain and also the time, both. Any other questions?
Yeah, thank you
doctor.
so much.
Yes, doctor.
This is Ananya. So suppose doctor seeing the patient and send to the patient prescription. So any other way to capture or doctor can see that patient are getting prescription or not? Any
Yes. Yes, doctor. Actually, right now there is one more way also. Right now, actually, there is one more central login for a receptionist, where she will be able to see all the prescriptions if you give access to the reception to see the prescriptions. And also prescription goes to the email of the consumer also, doctor. It's not only in the app, it will go via the email also, and there will a push notification also will be going, and you will also be seeing in your system. Whenever you see right now, the moment you complete a consultation, you please go and look at the section called past consultations, and you will be able to see the prescription what you have generated.
Okay, thank you so much. Perfect.
Yes. So any other questions or suggestions, recommendations? We are open. We want to learn from you so that we can serve you better. So that's our motto. So if we don't have any further questions, then probably I would like to round this off and then actually want to call it a day. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time. I really want all of us to really utilize it so that we can serve the patients very well right now in this current situation, and also definitely in future very well. Thank you all. Have a great evening. Take care. Bye-bye.
Last question. Sorry. So
Yeah, no
how
problem.
if I am a patient, so
Yeah.
how do we know the doctor is real?
Yes.
Any verification?
So yes. Well, fantastic question. So right now, any doctor cannot come onto the platform on his own. There is a verification and validation will be happening right from his doctor credentials, his registration number, all these elements actually are being first validated. Once validated, only after that actually only will be initiating that into the system. No doctor can just put his name onto the platform. Yeah, there is a verification process. Only after that we will be putting that into the system. So we have a marketing and business development verification team. They'll be completing all this work before they really put this information onto the system.
Great, perfect. So thank you so much. Really, it was a nice session for us. There's a lot of information we have gathered. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Have a great evening. Take care. Bye-bye.
एक बार बात करना, ठीक है? और इस ललित को क्या बोल के